Good morning, everybody, or evening in my case. Yeah, don't use fireworks that explode when using Elytra because they will explode with or without you. And if you're using them with Elytra, they're going to explode with you. Or Elytra. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that one. Oh, well, I guess that gives away where the chunk border is. Okay, my controls loaded in. So I did a little work on the base, and I found out I needed to store more dirt. I have dedicated barrels for dirt because these are all full. All of them. Not all with dirt. These are full of cobblestone. And I'm working on this one. So I'm going to need to dig out another floor. And I'm going to have to sink this into the floor in order to provide enough storage. So this is going to be my little spiral staircase in the center with the water at the bottom and the top to provide a elevator in the future. I'll have to dig out up there. And I'll have to seal it all in with gates or signs or something. The sound you're hearing, if you're not aware already, is the sound of this this detector block updating. So what is it's been a few episodes since I showed this. This is an observer block. This was not originally in Minecraft. There was a method of doing block update detection rapidly and reliably, and people were like, yeah, that's not very that's not very compact, and that's not very easy to do. And the people who were working on the game, Mojang at the time, they were like, yeah, we are getting kind of bored of always needing to call in a redstone expert every time we need a block update detection. And so they were like, yeah, we're going to create a block that does that so that we can just detect updates, because that seems like a very useful thing and it's used a lot. And you know what? We can really compact that into a much simpler design because everyone's using this. And so they created the observer block here. And it does have markings on it to let you know which way it is looking and which direction the redstone is going in. So what you need to do is basically you look which direction it should be facing. So I'm looking at this hopper here, which means when I click over here on the left, it deploys facing that way. Now some chickens had grown up, so it looks like we got more cooked chicken. We sure do. Let us get these organized. I probably want to start setting actual limiters on this. Like, I probably want to just reserve this for chicken. I'll reserve one for non-chicken. Because what I want to do is I want to fill up all of these. Okay. Now it should be good. Actually, let me swap these two. Yeah. You just long press and it'll grab a portion. And it's a useful trick for sorting out all of your different item requirements for when you're trying to just grab a little bit of something, or for when you're trying to set up item filters. You can use this trick to easily and quickly gather just a few of the items instead of needing to grab them all. And now I've got all my chicken slots prepared, and I've got all my feather slots prepared. If I ever need feathers, I can just go over here and grab some feathers. If I ever need chicken, I can come over here and grab some chicken. Now, you may notice I have all of these stinky particle effects on me. That is because I had some raiders show up, and when I took out the leader of the raiders, the banner holder, it bestows upon me this bad omen status effect. So it sounds bad, but the only time that it's really bad is if I go and visit a village. The only villages that I'm aware of are a few hundred blocks in that direction. So as long as I don't go traveling too far past my farm across the river and across the ravine, I should be fine. I'll be perfectly healthy and no harm done. So that's not really something to worry about at the moment. It just has these little particle effects that follow me around. If I grab a bucket, I could get some milk from a cow, and that would actually get rid of it. Matter of fact, let me do that now. Where is my buckets? My buckets are stored here. So I shall grab one of my lava buckets. I shall not carry the lava bucket in my hand at the time while I navigate. I shall put the lava here. And I shall go and find a cow in order to get myself all patched up. Let's see. Also, I can see if there's anything grown from the cactus. Does not look like it. Also, I do not see any cows. Tell you what, I shall resume working, and if I spot any cows appearing on this lovely flat and clear land, I shall go ahead and approach them. It would appear I actually exited the spawn distance for that. No? Yeah, there's the pig. I just went past render distance for the pig. Oh, there's a drowned over here. These guys can be quite nasty when they're still holding stuff. Oh, he dropped some gold. Well, that was nice of him. Let's see. Yeah, the nearest village is like way over there. I'm not heading that far because I'm still working on my base. Ah, here is a cow. Moo cow. Thank you. Ah, there we go. All better. And I got to keep my bucket. Or did I? No, my bucket's still here. I would like to move that lava and that cobblestone up there because it's kind of annoying that it's just kind of floating there. Like it bothers me. So I'm going to actually just bucket this lava, and I'm going to put this lava over. Where should I put this? I should put this ooh, you know where I should put this? I should put this up here. No. This is a terrible idea. I could build a bridge across the river. Still a terrible idea. Where should I put this? Suppose I could fill in these. Oh, I kind of like having the water there. Oh, I could burn this tree down. I could put it right here. Just burn this tree down. I think I'll do that on another episode, though. Maybe like for my 100th episode or something, I'll burn the tree down. Okay, you spotted me first, so you go first. You're about to shoot me while I'm busy, because I know you. Now, you haven't spotted me yet, but you're about to. I grab the experience and the loot. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good with the bow. As you can tell, I don't miss often. It's got to be a really, really well-distanced shot in order for me to miss it. Like, I wasn't sure if I would hit the creeper, so I didn't take the shot, but when they're just sitting there in the water like that, it's kind of easy. Yeah, I'm just circling back to the mine entrance. Ooh. Can I snipe the creeper? Let's find out. That's one. Ah, I missed. I don't think I'll miss him a second time, but yeah, I gotta do something with this arrow. Come on, creeper, poke your head out. Oh god, it's even slower when I'm swimming. Can I like open a menu or switch to an item? Something? Oh, I cancel this. Freaking. I've got this arrow notched and I want to cancel it, but I don't want to waste the arrow. So I just gotta walk really slowly. Aha! Salmon. Of course my inventory's full. Wait. Does that mean I never grabbed the spider eyes? Ah. All that work for nothing. Oh well. I got experience out of it, so it's not all bad. Okay. Now we just... Easy way to find the entrance. We just backwards walk right here. I still need to actually install the magma blocks. I also need to do the whole thing with the kelp. But yeah. I don't have any soul sand yet, so I can't do the soul sand part. Which means hooking up all the redstone components for the block swapper is kind of a moot point currently, because I don't actually need to install a block swapper until I have the soul sand, which would allow me to operate the downward direction. Why am I in here? So yeah, yeah, it would have been nice when I was out exploring if I had found potatoes. That would have been great. Sadly, I did not find potatoes. I did, however, finally find a village that had villagers, so that was good. I found a what's known as a warped obsidian portal, or warped nether portal, or something like that. Basically, it was a portal that I can work on it and I can complete it, and I can use it as a nether portal entrance that is already complete. Why am I breaking these if I have no inventory space? I need to like put away the bucket of lava. So yeah, I think I'm just going to store that lava segment over there for now. I could store it like over here. But yeah, I think I'll store it here. This shall be my lava storage for the moment. Which means I shall need a new shield soon. Yikes. I saw the durability on this one, and it's like, oh my. Wait, I almost forgot. Needed to pick up the lava from over there, because that's the construction zone. Or at least it will be. Okay. I should sleep through the night in order to make sure I don't get harassed by phantoms, because this is the first time I logged in this time around, and you never know. I know they recently said they patched a bug where people were not actually logging out when they logged out, and so like, that's why you always want to log out in your base, because otherwise you might go to log out and you might not log out, and then you might find yourself in a very odd situation where you return and your inventory might be at risk, because you might be like, well, you might be like me, where you were respawning and finding yourself injured by damage that had not yet registered. Okay, so this guy is just going to keep hurting me. However, that zombie seems to have been thoroughly handled, because it ended up... Ooh, more rotten flesh. The zombie ended up struggling to stay on equal ground. Oh, man. Speaking of which... Oh, you too, huh? Yeah. Okay, so... He dropped his helmet. I want this helmet. Am I actually hungry? I am hungry. Okay, so I shall eat this cooked salmon that I received earlier. And let's see what his helmet has. Respiration 2. Is that better than my current? I have blast protection. So respiration 2 is nice, because it really extends the lifespan of the oxygen meter. So as you can see right now, my oxygen is going down much slower. And the reason why I swapped it over is because I was fighting this drowned. No, it would seem he only dropped rotten flesh. The rate at which the meter goes up is left untouched. It's just the rate at which the meter goes down that is affected. It just means I can hold my breath longer, and recovery is the same speed. I might have traveled too far. Let's see. Should be right over here. Yep. Okay, so I'm swimming down currently. There we go. Yeah, okay. I just find this way much easier than climbing up that cliff. It's probably roughly the same amount of hunger. I just find it easier. Okay. There. Now I finally have the pumpkins picked up. Whew, what a hike. So yeah, I just figured I'd come over here, harvest my crops, because I still need all of these crops in the future. Like, I'm going to need all of this stuff. Because this is a survival Let's Play, you know? Because this is a survival single-player world. I don't do the creative mode because once you turn on creative mode, you don't get achievements. And once you stop getting achievements, you stop making progress. So you just kind of got to start over the world once you enable cheats, because there's no other way to get your achievements enabled for that world. Unless, of course, you manage to locate the line of code in the server configuration files, but you have to change that server side, otherwise it doesn't work. There is randomly a plot of untilled soil in here. I shall need to fetch the tilling implement. Oh, right. Pumpkins are all stored all the way over there. Okay. In that case, I shall need to return the tilling implement before I attempt to fill in all of the oh, right. Here's this. Okay, so I'm going to, for the sake of brevity, drop that so that I can pick this up, and of course, works for me. You cheeky monster. Okay. So I need to deliver the pumpkins because I have reserved all of my inventory space for items for when I was digging, and I don't feel like sorting through it all again. So instead, I shall simply deliver that, and now I have 2 inventory spaces to work with, and I can already manage the carrots. I simply need to have enough seeds dropped from the hay, enough hay seeds, in order to don't want to trample the plots. Oops. Okay. I simply need enough hayseed in order to plant the seed into the soil, and then I shall be capable of growing further crops, because I will have planted crops. Creative mode doesn't really teach you that. Oops. Because creative mode doesn't have hunger mechanics. So yeah, Bedrock Edition is decently skilled at emulating Java Edition. The Bedrock Edition has a few differences, but the differences are really minor. No pun intended. I shall need to repair that crop. But first, I shall want to craft bales of hay. Oh, cool. I had the exact amount. So yeah. Bedrock Edition is very similar to Java Edition in many ways. And Bedrock Edition is a very good, useful tool in building a simulated world. There is, of course, possibilities for improvement. There are things that can be done which will generate more influential concepts. So let's see, if I move that there, that there, that there, that there, that there, that there, I've got okay. Apologies for any background noise. My dad is listening to comedy on his radio. I'm sitting here navigating menus and stuff, and he's listening to comedy. What was I doing? Right. Gather the pumpkins, because they will despawn soon if I do not. And then, now that I have gathered them all, I can put them down there while I collect all of the wheat. Of course. I was trying to hurry before a pumpkin grew like that. I suppose it was inevitable that it would happen every now and then, but it's annoying. Okay. Let's see how many seeds we actually grabbed here. Quite a few, it would seem. Okay. I shall start composting this stack of seeds. Doesn't really matter where I put it in that barrel because the barrel's hooked up to the hopper. Or I should more specifically say the hopper's hooked up to the barrel. Be more accurate that way. Okay. Since I do not need these extra seeds, I shall deposit the seeds in the composter there. Turn the spare seeds into useful bone meal. I am, of course, going to claim this bone meal in a little bit. First, I need to deposit the hay bale and the wheat. Now I am capable of retrieving the bone meal, which I am capable of storing with the other bone meal. I will go ahead and craft some more bone meal blocks here. Bone block. And now I can go and pick up those extra pumpkins. Where did I leave those? They're around here somewhere. Ah, there they are. Yeah, I didn't have many. Man, these things are all wanting to grow now. So yeah, just simple maintenance like that every now and then is enough to make sure that your farm is not going to run out of materials, and simply by just being careful. Oh, it is on, Enderman. I don't even got a shield right now, but it is on. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, yeah, you thought you had me. No, you did have me. Okay. Where you at? Where you at? Ah! What happened? No, not right now. So that happened. 2010. Ow. Ow. What just happened? Well, I still hit him. Making me collect all my loot and sort it all out again. Mean old Enderman. Then again, I was trying to kill him, so I guess that's fair. Oh man, I gotta put on my armor. Oops. Where'd this come from? Right there. Okay. Collect all my shovels. All my tools. This is gonna take forever to sort. Ow. There's zombies in here with me. There are zombies in here with me. Okay. That's just more annoying. Okay. It appears I got all of it. I want my blast protection helmet on, please. And my boots. Ow. Ow. What? No. I want my sword. Again. Okay, first of all, we're going to make it daytime so that zombies and skeletons don't go interrupting us. This is the benefit of having flat terrain, is that I can easily just come over here, run through, grab all my stuff, and I can know if I missed anything right away. Because it's all on display in front of me, because it's all on flat terrain. That being said, the Enderman is nowhere to be seen. Did they add a stay out of the sun type of mechanic to Enderman? Okay, I'm going to equip my gold helmet and my boots. Put on my pants. The Enderman managed to destroy my my armor. That's not very nice of him. Oh, sorry for that. I had a sneeze. Okay, I'll get that all sorted out in a minute. I need to take care of these creepers and retrieve this extra loot here. Something tells me a zombie managed to take out one of the creepers, because I don't remember that being there. That being said, if it was fresh, then there'd be a bunch of loot in there. So I guess it's not fresh, which means the other creeper's still around here somewhere. That's kind of scary. Fortunately, checking how long I've been recording. So that over there is rotten flesh. Probably a drown tried to surface a few too many times. Ow. So yeah, I've been working on this. I've of course lit up the place, as you can tell. I pushed it back quite a ways, and I've been just slowly digging this out. A lot of the benefits of playing Minecraft Bedrock Edition in single player survival, or survival single player, SSP, is that it teaches you all of the different components that you need in order for each individual construction, which is of course very useful, and is always a valuable skill to have. Like, everyone wants that skill. So if you have that skill, then you've got something very valuable, and you don't want to give that skill up, because it's a very, very good skill to have, and you want to maintain that type of trend where you have things that others will want and things that others value, because if you have something that others will value, then you have something which others will want to spend time with you enjoying. You'll of course want to be careful how you behave around the others, of course. But like, you still need to you still need to understand how each individual processes information, and you have to understand that not everyone is going to enjoy all types of information. There will be various issues sometimes when processing information, especially when processing information too quickly. The message can become distorted, and it can sound different from what was actually said. So you want to make sure that what you're hearing is, of course, what you're hearing. You need to utilize all of your senses in order to make sure that you're not doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. If you're not using all of your senses, of course, then you're probably missing out on something. they always say as a joke, you know, for a fun time, they'd go and as a joke, mind you, they'd go and play a prank on Ray Charles by rearranging all of his furniture. Ray Charles, of course, being blind, the joke is that he would have no idea where anything is, and he'd fumble around for a while until someone came along and said, "Hey, how you doing, man? You look like you're having a hard time. You're just sitting here hanging out on the floor. What's up, Ray?" And Ray'd say, "Man, someone came in and messed up all my furniture." And it's like, yeah, they did. Where you need something? What you need, Ray? Let me go get it for you. you know. But everyone loved Ray Charles, and they probably didn't do that. But it points to a trend in comedy which points to the misfortune of others, and the problem with that is that the misfortune of others is still the misfortune of someone else. And while that does usually get a laugh, it's usually because the people are laughing at the others, not with the others. There are, of course, people who can take a joke and take it all in stride and all that. I'm rather serious, however, so I'm not usually the kind to, understand. Oh, it was a joke. It's like, no, it didn't look like a joke. It wasn't very funny. Okay. A lot of stuff I take rather seriously. So a lot of it I try not to get instructional on, because there's instructions on many popular things. However, there are not instructions for everything, and not everything is going to be an instruction. Sometimes it's more of an idea or a suggestion or a concept. There are, of course, concepts which requires a certain amount of maturity to discuss, and young minds, of course, should not be bothered with such thinking for a good long time. You don't want to fetter the mind with pointless banter, because it's pointless. If there's no use for it, why weigh the mind down with such unvalued expenses? Like, if nothing wants it, then what's the point, right? Sometimes another man's trash is another man's treasure. However, sometimes it's just trash. You really have to use some level of discernment for a lot of this stuff. Because, for example, if you're building a mine entrance, like the one that I have ahead of me over there on the left, the mine entrance, of course, needs to be capable of keeping out monsters. Now, when I built that entrance, that was a very good entrance. It did its job well. It was flush with the surface, so that I didn't have to worry about whether or not I was going to accidentally step on it or anything like that. No, I could just jump down knowing that where I was going to land was going to be on that half slab slope. I wasn't going to slow down from hitting some block and a half tall fence gate. Just because it's a 4 or 5 foot tall fence, which actually is a bit of a nice touch that they've added that much granularity to their measurements. The quality of the game has been, of course, gradually increasing. You don't really want to play in creative mode, though, because creative doesn't teach anything. I might have mentioned that earlier, but it really doesn't. Yeah, you can make use of redstone logic circuits in creative mode, but that doesn't mean you'll actually learn how to play Minecraft. And really the goal of playing Minecraft is to play Minecraft. You don't just want to run around and survive. You want to, build a base, dig out a hill, survive, I know sometimes it's just like a dirt hut. However, I'm technically living in a dirt hut right now, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Sometimes you might want granite. You might want some basalt. You might want cobblestone. You might want gravel. You might want sand. I don't know. I have no idea. What I do know, however, is that if you want to utilize these blocks and appreciate the process, you really do need to play in survival mode. And I know it sounds like it might be boring, it might be tedious, it might be tiresome, but think about this. So far in this series, I think this is episode 19. Let me check. Am I still on episode 19? Okay, so this might be episode 20. If it is still 19, like, comment, subscribe, share. I have a Patreon page. Remember to hit the notification bell so that you're notified of any new episodes that I post. Remember to update the notification bell so that you're told of all new notifications that I post, not just ones that are recommended for you. Because YouTube behaves weird sometimes. This guy is shooting me, and it's very, very mean. I shall see if I can take him out at a distance. And now this guy needs to take an arrow. Chop him up a little bit. Let me see if I can get an arrow from this guy's remains. In order to shoot him. Because I need him to shoot him. Bingo! Ow! The hell? Ow! Okay. I'm gonna play that way. Let's play that way. I needed to use more feathers anyways. So it looks like I'm going to use some of this flint that I have. Or is it flint? Yeah, flint. So I'm going to use some of this flint that I have to make arrows. With these arrows, I shall strike them down. Arrows. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of cobblestone, I know. Just that needs to go there. That needs to go. That needs to actually go there. That needs to go there. That needs to go there. Apologies for the delay. I'm organizing my inventory so that I have everything I need ready when the time arrives. That there. Okay. Suppose I should close that. Okay. I can deposit the feathers. I had not noticed that I was running a little light on that stack over there, but that's the benefit of double tapping, is you don't want to Well, I guess sometimes you want to double tap, but like, it just helps to pay attention. You know, that's the basics of it. Where was I? Oh, great. Skeleton riding a spider. Now it's just a spider. Oh, you cheeky little... Okay. Hey, chat. Okay, so... Oh, cool. Free arrow. So yeah, I have successfully cleared out a bunch of the monsters. And I am now capable of returning to clearing all of this out because I need to